Robbie, thank you very much for joining us in lovely Newcastle, 2 days now following your quarter-final win against China. How have yourself and your teammates pulled up from that one?
Yeah, pulled up pretty good. It was pretty sapping conditions up in Brisbane, so obviously it was a pretty grueling game as well. China pushed us very hard and they worked very hard as well in defence, and created the key areas where we like to exploit, and made it difficult. But if you want to be successful, you have to grind results out, and I think we did that superbly. And great opening goal from Timmy, and that really opened up the floodgates for us to go forward and to press them, and we got the job done.
Speaking of grinding out games, UAE is your opponent for the semi-finals, and they put out one of the great grinding out performances last night against Japan to seal their berth. What did you make of that game, and what will you make of UAE as an opponent in the semi-final?
Yeah, I mean, you have to give them so much credit for the way they performed last night. I think everyone thought as soon as they got that goal, then they were going to go on and win at Japan, and how they held on, and they blocked so many chances. The defence was excellent for them. So I've really been I've watched a lot of their games this tournament, and I really loved the way they played some football and got some wonderful individual talent. And in particular, obviously Omar, the number 10, is he's their main player and a superstar of the region. So he's someone we'll have to make sure we look out for. But in saying that, obviously giving them massive amount of respect, we'll concentrate on our game, and I'm sure if we can produce the performances we've been doing, and we'll be all right for the tournament.
Kruse looking to get on the score sheets. Oh, he has!
In the context of this Asian Cup, you've been here before at a semi-final stage, of course, 4 years ago. What's key at this stage of the tournament when you've had so many games, not so much training, in terms of getting the performance right on Tuesday?
Yeah, I mean, right now it's about keeping mentally fresh. You've been in camp for 4 or 5 weeks now, and it's sometimes can get a little bit draining being in the same place all the time and doing the same things. But in saying that, it's also we're now at the semi-final stage, and you're one game away from playing in a sold-out stadium in Sydney in front of 80,000 people. So everyone's feeling great, and ready for the massive game we're going to have against UAE. It's going to be difficult, and obviously we've had an extra day recovery, and they went an extra 30 minutes, but for them it's the exact same proposition, playing in a semi-final against Australia, the host country, and in front of a sold-out stadium in Newcastle. It's a great occasion for them, and they can write a bit more history and knock off the home country. So there's massive incentive for both teams, and it's just who prepares well and who wants it more will get the job done.